Hello, welcome to my presentation on counseling individuals living in poverty, a multicultural perspective. In this video, I will walk through the importance of this topic within multicultural counseling, explore essential counseling elements, share my personal reflections on the author's perspective, and conclude with key takeaways. The importance of counseling individuals living in poverty. Poverty is a core social determinant of mental health. Counseling individuals living in poverty is vital to multicultural counseling because poverty is deeply intertwined with many forms of identity based oppression. Culturally competent counselors must understand systemic barriers. Those in poverty often face chronic stress, trauma, and limited access to resources, all of which impact mental health overall. Poverty intersects with race, gender, and disability. A multicultural lens recognizes how poverty intersects with other identities such as race, immigration status, and disability. Builds client trust through social justice informed care. Understanding this complexity helps counselors avoid victim blaming and instead provide equitable, empathetic care. So, enhances counselor awareness of bias and privilege. Essential elements of counseling individuals living in poverty. When it comes to counseling individuals in poverty, several elements are essential. First, trauma-informed and strength-based approach. It helps validate. It helps validate and safely explore the stressors of poverty without pathologizing clients. Second, understanding the difference between generational and situational poverty allows for more of a tailored care. Three, culturally responsive assessments reduce the risk of misdiagnosis, and counselors must also serve as advocates, helping clients navigate community resources. Ultimately, counselors must balance emotional support with practical strategies for survival and growth. Agreement, disagreement with author's presentation. So I agreed with the author's emphasis on non-judgmental listening, empowerment, and cultural humility as foundational values in working with clients in poverty. These approaches affirm dignity and agency. However, I did feel the author didn't go or elaborate far enough in addressing systemic injustice such as housing discrimination or policy barriers. There was also a limited coverage of how poverty affects immigrant communities or the role of spiritual resilience, which is a powerful coping resource for many clients. In conclusion, um, counseling individuals living in poverty is not just about clinical care; it's also about justice, equity, and cultural competence. Clients facing poverty deserve care that recognizes their environment, honors their story, and promotes hope. Us as counselors, we must address both the emotional and practical dimensions of their lives. By integrating faith, community, and advocacy, we create space for healing and empowerment. And a quote I placed in here was, "Let's start sharing happiness and inspire people." And that concludes my presentation for today. Thank you. Your heart, your scent, their hope, their future. And these are the references. Thank you.